Hi, good afternoon, teachers. I'm just doing a quick demo in terms of how to update the tracker, the weekly tracker, regards the homework assignments, so that in turn we know where we stand. Okay, so I've shared the link already, but I'll just uh, explain through a video as to how we should maintain the tracker. Just give me a moment while I share my screen. So I'm assuming that everyone's able to see my screen out here. Okay, so let's look over here. So this is what we had shared with them at the very beginning. That is the timetable. So we're going to maintain the same timetable out here. Only at that time it was week 1. Then we've completed week 2. So currently we stand at week 3. So this is the timetable that they're going to follow. This is a tracker. Now this is, please understand that this is this is internal, so it's not to go out to the parents. Okay, this is for our keep. Now this is a tracker that will be maintained by the coordinators and not by you. All right, so the coordinators will maintain this tracker. All right, that is there. But just for what you call this, for better understanding, I've divided the segments into 4 different categories. Okay, so here you've got over here the what do you call this, pre-primary. Here you got primary, middle school, and high school. So just one example maybe I can do. All right, so let's take JKG out here. So week 1 they would have had just 3 subjects that is there based on the timetable that they've given over here. So let's say you've got over here English, this side you've got here maths, and this side you've got here EVS. Okay, so how they're going to do it is, let's say in JKG, you've got A, B, and C section. So based on how much has been divided, okay, let's say in A section, this is just an example. Let's say you've given 15 assignments. In B section, 15 assignments, and in C section, maybe 10 assignments. So it's total to 40 assignments that have been given out to 40 different students. So let's say in English, you've gone and checked up with the students as to how many have completed, and let's say around 35 say that they have completed English. So you write over there 35 out of 40. So it clearly indicates at least 35 have completed. In maths, let's say around 38 have completed. Okay, that's good. 38 have completed. EVS, let's say 30 has completed. So we'll write 30 divided by 40. So we kind of get an idea as to where we stand in terms of completion. And that way you can get in back to the parents, finding out as to what could have gone wrong, as to why they have not completed it. Say, for example, English or let's say maths were completed, but why not EVS? It can be a situation where parents say that, they've lost the link. All right. So as a result, they are not able to go out further. So we have the link. Please once again reshare the link. All right. So that I don't think it'll be a problem. I mean, even those who have it can just tell them it's for the benefit of those who would have probably not had the link or they've lost it. All right. So that they can know where the homework assignment is. All right. Or else please share the instructions once again. So just find out and see whatever help. It can also be an internet issue. For that reason, they are not able to do the work, or maybe they're not able to take printouts. So let them go ahead and use their notebooks or any A4 size paper, but something that needs to be done. Okay. The same works for uh, SKG, okay, English. Then here you got maths, and here you got EVS. All right. So the same thing. So let's say out here, maybe there's about 50 odd students. All right. So then you have to do. So let's say 50, say 45 have completed out of 50. Oops. Say 45 have completed out of 50, let's say. Okay. So that way you would have an idea. Okay. So this needs to be completed, and this also needs to be completed for week 1. The same thing we do for week 2 because we already have the data with us. All right. So we need to complete it. Now, those that have not been completed, you would have maintained your own log tracker in your notebook. All right. So there you can write, I mean, who has not completed, you can just write their name across it and just find out the reason why. So you have an idea if in case we do ask you, or in case parents get back to us that, this has not been done. So we'll be able to cross check and see, okay, that this is what you told us and this is where we understand, and we've also tried to see what assistance that could be given. So we just want to keep, and let's keep an maintenance tracker. The same thing applies for what do you call this? Primary over here. So I've got English, as well as I've got English grammar, because that's what they've gone ahead and done. And then you've got the others that are there. Right, maths, say here, EVS, and let's say here it's Hindi, Telugu. Okay, so here maybe you might get a bigger count. Grade 1A, grade 1B, grade 1C. All right, you'll get a bigger count. So just I want the club. If in case, let's say you the coordinators want individual, like A, what is the count, B, what is the count, C, what is the count, then let me know. I will go ahead and make a separate one for you people. Okay. And or either I can put it over here. All right, I can modify this, and that way you can give. I just didn't want to make it too long, so that is why I just thought, because only one entry is required, they can just find out from each other and just give one entry. But if in case you want to break it, that's not a problem. I can go ahead and break it down. But let's say in grade 1A, B, and C, let's say they're about 30, 30, okay, maybe 20, 20, 20 gets it 60. All right, so out of 60, how many? Let's say in English, maybe about 55 have completed out of 60. So that's what we'll do. So the balance 5, you're maintaining a tracker 1. Okay, and the same rule applies over here. So you'll be doing it in grade 3. I've not put grammar, but over here I put SST because they didn't have SST here. So that is it. So grade 3 and 4, it's over here. All right, that is there. So same thing, I need this tracker filled, this tracker filled, this tracker filled, and this tracker filled. Once you are able to fill up all your tracker, the coordinator will just copy and paste them over here. All right, so that I see that it's completed. Coordinators, please ensure that the teachers have completed it by today, if not tomorrow. All right, because they would have already had the data. So just ensure them, give them time till tomorrow to complete their data, and you just go ahead and enter it in. So I know by tomorrow what is the status in terms of the data, and as well as the management is able to understand the same. Same rule applies for middle school. All right, so here in middle school, I didn't put IIT out here, but let's say for English, now I mean for grade 6, here you got English, till you got IIT. So here you got IIT out here. All right, so they can. Now IT, I didn't segregate it into two, that is science and what do you call this, maths, because for the simple reason is that half is being done by science, half is being done by maths, as explained then. So 5, 5 each, so that's making it 10. I also was given to understand that some have not yet completed or prepared every sheet. Please ensure that all has been prepared by now. You had enough time to prepare it, all right, and upload it in the concerned Google Drive. If not done, please ensure that it's done. All right, coordinators, please cross-check with the concerned subject teachers that all have uploaded their worksheets. All right, that is their worksheet 1, worksheet 2, worksheet 3, depends on how they have named it, or either day 1, day 2, day 3. Accordingly, they would have named it. So please ensure that that is being done. If not, please pull them up and get them to do it, as there was enough time given for them to do it. Now, of course, some said that, we have not taught much in the month of April. That's not a problem. Even if you've not taught much in the month of April, all right, you could do one thing, is at least give them for the month in, what do you call this? Say class 8, I'm just giving example. Say class 8, let's say I've not taught them much in IIT, maybe for maths or maybe for science, whichever the case may be. All right. So let's say science, I've not taught them much. Then give them class 7's one. All right. It can be a recap of basically what we are not, we're just testing them, giving them some kind of work so that it's a recap into that. Because any case, some might go ahead and honestly do it. Some might take the help of Google or ChatGPT or the parents or the tutors or whatever the case may be. But here, the message we're trying to get across is that they should get some kind of homework to be done. All right. So that is what you need to keep in mind. So same thing even applies for the high school. High school only, I didn't put Hindi. Instead of Hindi, there's the IIT. So the same rule applies for high school as well till class 10. So I want all these 4 filled up. All right. This will be the current one that is running right now. Once it's completed, just probably notify the coordinator, who in turn will be able to upload it out here. Okay. And now that we have, of course, the second batch of teachers that are actually on duty. So just see that this is being done. All right. you will have enough time to at least cross-check. Check with the outgoing staff whether they have completed. If not, you might want to cross-check with them and find out what is the status. They might be able to give you an updated status. Else, you'll have to cross-check with the teachers and find out. The class teachers, mainly class teachers in turn, have to coordinate with the subject teachers. But this tracker needs to be updated and filled by tomorrow. Okay, if there's any issues concerned, please let me know. Okay, it's been uploaded over here. Just give me a moment. I'll just share the link to show you what is where we stand. Okay, so I guess you can see it out here. So this link has, so all you have to do is you can either download it, go over here, click over here and download it and do it in your system, or else you can just double click on it. Any which way works. So if you double click on it, you can even upload it directly out here. Okay, so just omit the first page because that of course is a timetable. Omit this one because this would be basically required for the coordinator. So let's say if you're in primary, then this is what needs to be filled in. Sample, okay. Here's it here, okay. So these need to be filled in, all right. So any which way. So take one, for example, here, just giving one example, English. Here I go with grammar. Here I go with maths and so on and so forth. Here I put the things for English. Let's say out of 60, maybe 55 have completed out of 60. So that is what, you'll be entering over here. Okay. So these are the ones. So here, let's say out of I'm out here, let's say out here, maybe 50 have completed out of 60. So let's get, this is what you will be maintaining. This tracker you should be maintaining up here. All right. And this automatically will be copy pasted over here by the coordinators. Now this is dynamic. So if in case you need any changes, if you need to make the changes, let's say you find out that you had a count of 55, but now when cross-checking, you found out that 3 more have completed. So go ahead and update this. So now it's 58. Or 50, yeah, 58. All right. So 58 is in. So it automatically gets uploaded. You don't need to save it. It automatically gets uploaded because it's in the Google Drive. But please don't tamper with the data, all right, because it's editable. So just only work with your data, all right, and don't work with anyone else's data because you might get a wrong data that's there, all right. So please take note of it and the coordinators can do this part. Because I don't want to make it very clumsy with different each one getting a different sort of spreadsheet that is there. So I thought we might as well club it less can. So please work with your own data. But as I said, I don't want you messing around and changing anyone's data. Just do your own data that is there. And if any changes are to be done, that will be done by the coordinators that are there. So once it's done, okay. Once it's done, then obviously you'll need to get the, so here if I go, all right, so here you can see I've probably uploaded it over here. Now let's see, I've uploaded the link in any case, so it's not a problem. This link, please do not share it with the group chat. I don't want parents to have this one. This is not what they require. If at all, you can share this. This is what they might require if in case they need the assignments once again. But so this is what is required. Say for the primary teachers, this is what it is. Now I've already once again I'll just show it to you. So I've actually shared the links over here. All right. Here's the weekly tracker. So you can share this one. Now, this weekly tracker, I'm sharing it in the group. But for the parents, all right, you can share this entire thing. Or else, let's say for the primary teachers, you can share this one in your group chat. Or else, if you want, you can go individually and share it. Let's say if I'm sharing maybe just class 3s. So I go to copied it from there. You can put it over here and just type in your comment so that they will know what you are doing. Okay, so just to recap quickly on what I was, please ensure that this tracker is being maintained all right, and that there's no slip ups on this part, all right, in terms of what needs to be done. So I guess that's about it in terms of the homework assignments. If there's any what you call this confusion or any particular issues that you're having, please get in touch with your respective coordinators. Else, get in touch with me and I will help out. If in case, let's say you have just made the assignments and you want to upload it, if you're having a problem, give it to your coordinator. Else, give it to me. I will upload it myself. Okay. So that's all. Bye then, and have a great day.